Um, I am ready.
All right, let's rock and roll.
Ray checks green. All right, let's do it.
Green enough.
5.
Wait, are we quiet during the intro? Okay.
7, 12, 16. Are we quiet during the intro? I don't actually know. No, I think I can turn us off. I'm not gonna. I'll figure it out next week. 5, 4, 3.
You're listening to the Converted Podcast, the podcast about the guild Convert to Raid on Airy Peak, US.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 107 of the Converted Podcast, the podcast all about the Convert to Raid guild on Airy Peak, US. Today is June... It's not June 5th, Sal. Today is June 19th, 2017. It is currently 6:07 p.m. Airy Peak local time. That's Pacific for those of you keeping track at home. Thank you very much for joining us. I am Barfolomew the Paladin, and with us tonight is the CTR Guild event lead, the wonderful Middle Browning love. For some reason, I don't understand the thing with the middle of the brownies. The edges of the brownies are the best parts.
No.
It's Turarts the Hunter, everybody.
Hey guys, just a quick update about the Kickstarter. So, as a ton of you know, we host a CTR party at BlizzCon every year. How do we make that happen? By you guys donating to us. We are at 95%. We're at 81 backers, and let me tell you, we got to hit that 10K because once we do that, the stretch goals start to feel real. The 12/5, we're going to be doing a green screen photo thing. So it's not just a booth with like 8 of your fans squished together, all sweaty and personal. This is like your whole raid team in front of an image, maybe an image in a game that we like, maybe a boss that you downed in a game that you liked. So tons of fun. And then 15,000, which is my goal for the party. We get to have party prize packs, and everyone that backs, whether it's $5 or you did the $1,000 King and Queen tier, you get an enamel pin with that CTR 5-year logo on it, and it's pretty sweet. Go to converttoraid.com/party. Check out all the stuff we have. Tons of like limited tiers left, and that coloring book, that coloring book is where it's at. Like, I want it now. I want to color all the things now. And Sal, yes, she did the deets coloring book.
Man, I want that prize pack, something fierce.
Oh my gosh. It's going to have, real quick, prize pack, bat guano, foam swords if you were there for Kinsman. Like, we're going nostalgia. Like, help us help you. Help us help you. Okay.
I really want that thing. Also with us is the one with an inappropriate relationship, probably, with her NES classic, Salmisus the Shaman. What's going on, Sal? What's going on this week? You know what? I have a real NES, and it's sitting right there. You can't make me jealous like this. It's not fair. I have one. It's real.
In this episode, we have CTR Raid Team. The Troublemakers are here live. Your converted shoutouts, raid reports with Eshelon, and the chat room be trolling. They laughing. We're gonna catch them typing dirty.
Gonna get some typing dirty.
Gonna catch them typing dirty.
Gonna catch them typing dirty.
All right. Someone's the cheese. I think Barf's the cheese.
No,
Barf, you want to read that for us?
I
See if anyone gets
made apparently a bad Rocco's Modern Life joke. I didn't think you could do that, but I'm the master of bad jokes, apparently. Nah, let's keep going.
Okay. All right. Chat room. You want to tweet us some shout outs. Those shout outs, it's awesome. Do it at converttoraid_CTR. Or if you're hanging out with the chat room, I'm watching that. I got your back. But Twitter at converttoraid_CTR.
At converted_CTR.
Converted. No, right. Yes. Converted because convert
Twitter. That's
at Twitter
great.
_Twitter.
This show's starting off so well.
It's because we're typing dirty.
Twitter /Facebook _MySpace.
Oh, God.
In addition to us three crazy weirdos, we've got not one but two guests tonight. Isilador, the man with the mythic finger, and the Fireball Queen herself, Bluefer. How you doing, Blue?
I'm And so it begins.
Let's
Very
just
well,
say
thank you.
someone on your raid team be typing dirty.
I'm sure they
already.
are. I'm watching them, and I have my eye on you, and I have a pen and paper, and I'm taking names.
Sounds like someone ain't getting loot next week.
Yeah, pretty much.
And what have you been up to, Isilador?
Just doing some raiding. That's about it. And then getting trolled by our raid team tonight,
Yeah,
as
they're
I told
forced
them to do. Yes, they are. I think all of them are here.
Your raid team is representing bigger and better than any raid team ever has. I can say this confidently.
Yeah.
Because you, I guess, canceled your raid or forced everyone to be here because there are 50 people in our chat room right now.
This
There
was
are 50 people, and I think 40 of them are your raid team. I don't understand that, but you really turned out the crowd. This is
we don't understand it either.
It's an optional mandatory extra raid night, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Get with it.
Exactly, without the raiding.
like, wow. I mean, I can't even keep up with it tonight. It's so many names that aren't here very often. Wow, they either like really love you or really hate you.
Yeah, one or the
Oh.
other. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Depends if they get loot.
Yeah, they are active. It is awesome.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's head into the main event then. But before we do, we have a little bit of a video for the chat room's entertainment. Now, I want to apologize to the audio-only people because there's really not a whole lot for you on this one, but check it out on YouTube because it'll be here. Switch to this, and where is it? I lost it. It's gone. Here it is. I found it. Well, that was fun. The video people know what I'm talking about. That was actually a really cool video. I like that a lot. I apologize to the podcast listening fans again. You guys didn't get to see it, but it was really cool. You should check it out on YouTube. Isilador and Bluefer are here, hyping up for the Troublemakers.
Okay, who made that video?
That was Arain from our raid team. She's one of our admins and our monk healer. So thank you to Arain for putting that together for us.
Yeah, big
That
thank
was
you.
really cute. Yeah, basically, what the video is a recruitment video that doesn't say anything about raiding whatsoever.
No, it's all about the team.
It's all about the selfies and dancing bears, which maybe that kind of defines you all.
Yeah, that's
Could be.
about right.
Yeah.
Had many dance-offs.
Yeah.
Lots of dancing and raids and off nights and all sorts of fun stuff.
And yet we still managed to kill a lot of things. So
It's true.
All right, T, why don't you kick us off?
Yeah, so two of you have been in CTR for a while now. Why don't you tell us about your journey bringing you to our guild? And we'll start with ladies first. So, Blue, let's start with you.
okay, the team started in the middle of MOP because I met a tank who was since left World of Warcraft, and we in Rex Flex raiding, which was my introduction to raiding. Yay! Exactly.
I love Flex. Oh,
It was so great. And we decided we'd start a team. And so we started putting things together in about mid-MOP. And we're still going. And we still have a lot of the original people with us. So that was...
that I don't. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. Go ahead. No, go right ahead. I was just
really,
blithering.
like interview 101. Don't interrupt your guests, right?
Well, then you won't get a chance to talk. So interrupt, please.
Well, no. What the thing is, though, I want to know about you. What brought you specifically into CTR?
Oh, okay. When I listened to the podcast before CTR was formed, I heard that there was a guild forming, and I said, okay, I have to do this. So I brought a character over, and within about, I don't know, 3-4 hours, I brought the other 5 over. And it was just been joy ever since. I mean, it was like I wouldn't be raiding if it wasn't for CTR. I probably might not even be playing, but boy, it just was glorious. And then someone started a team that was originally called Ladies Night, and then it was called Battle Babes.
Battle Babes.
And that was so great. And it gave me a chance, because somebody who had never raided in my life, I mean, raiding was scary stuff, and in the guild, the place where I was before, how shall I put this? We were not encouraged. So CTR was like a really eye-opening experience. So it was really just great. And since then, I've become a serious devotee of Convert to Raid.
That's amazing. You're part of the
That
Battle
is.
Babes.
Oh, yeah.
Copperbolt was so proud of that team.
Oh, for sure.
I'm so grateful to her. She was just the best thing. I mean, she just, words fail me, which is an unusual thing, but.
And then, Isilador, what is your journey bringing you to the guild, to CTR?
So I was with the raid team. We formed right at the beginning of Wrath. We raided together through Wrath, Cataclysm, all the way through. And beginning of Throne of Thunder, our server was dying, so we decided as a guild we'd move over here. So we did that. The team at the time, we made a CTR team called Indeed. That was actually, I was on the show once before with Indeed. So unfortunately, since then we had to disband, and then I started getting the raid leading bug again. So I decided to help the Troublemakers out. So and that's kind of what brought me here.
Right on.
Okay. So, how do you say, is it Pagana or Pagana?
Pagana.
Pagana, was disappointed and said that we asked you an open-ended question and hoped everyone had a snack because it could be a while. You are known to be a talker, my friend.
I can be. It depends on the topic. Anything numbers or spreadsheets, and I'm all over that, but not so much history.
History?
My history.
Your history.
My history.
Oh, okay. So if we were to talk about like Warcraft history of Excel sheets. Never mind. That was dumb.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, that was just dumb.
Really don't.
Yeah, the chat room is agreeing. Please don't.
No, don't go there. Okay. Well, you've already told us how you started the Troublemakers. What brought the two of y'all together? Okay, what's this relationship here? Are y'all like officers or raid leaders or?
Well,
are you dating?
I don't think so. Oh God, help me.
Thanks, Blue. Throw me out of the bus.
I know. I'll throw myself under the bus. Please, just give me a minute. I can do it. Okay. Izzy came to help the team that when an earlier iteration of the Troublemakers and get us on track and teach us stuff and just generally guide us. And we liked him so much we kept him.
They allowed me to stay.
Like a pet?
No, like, please stay. because otherwise they would have been. I mean, see, one of our raid leads, because of life stuff, had to just step out of the game for a while. So we were suddenly raid leadless, and I didn't want the team to end at all. None of us did, and somehow I ended up being raid leader, which is perhaps a sacrilege. And so I was really glad to have somebody there who actually, could do the job properly instead of just, I'm really good at organizing stuff, but not so good at strategy. So Izzy came in, and the team's been picking on him ever since.
Are we calling him Izzy? Is that the thing? Is that a
That's
thing?
a lot
People call him
easier.
Izzy?
It's a
You can
lot
just call me
easier
Izzy,
than,
I can get down with that.
I'm never trying to say the word Isilador ever again in my life. It's not
Oh,
going to
Good
happen.
idea.
We have other team members whose names are considerably harder to pronounce. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you'll get a chance later.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
aware of that.
Well, let's talk about the raid team again real quick as far as, how often do you guys raid? When do you guys raid? That sort of thing.
So we raid twice a week, Sunday and Monday. So it's fairly late in the week, which is awesome sometimes and not so awesome other times. It kills us on long weekends, as we've been finding out the last several weeks. But yeah, we've done fairly well since then. So and as for times, where I believe it'll be 5:30 server to 8 server. So 8:30 to 11 Eastern.
Not bad.
Yeah. So 5 hours a week, but we still get a lot done somehow.
So we could tell from the video and so far from this bananas conversation that your team has a lot of character. So, like, could you give us a little bit more about what makes your team, like, really unique?
Everything. You have to hold that up a little further, Blue, I think.
Is
Right in front of
it in
your
yet?
face.
Is it in the screen?
And Bearing and probably Jazzy and
You gotta bring it like way up because we're kind of cropping you out. That's spectacular. Your sign.
called out if you're in the chat room.
And there's another side.
Oh.
What?
All of-
Audio
This is
listeners, I'm
great
sorry,
radio.
She brought props.
the lowdown is
Don't make me laugh. I can't hold the thing straight if you make me laugh.
You're good.
she's blaming all of them. All of y'all's are the reason this team's unique. That's you.
Okay, I'm done.
I want to say all that, right?
Well, you asked me, and I had these here just in case because I knew they were going to be here, that I would just have to, sum it all up and perhaps repeat myself on a regular basis, But I promise we do a lot of laughing in between raiding, and we do get the job done. So
Sorry, that tickled me. I'm lost now.
I'm sorry.
Totally. Go ahead, T.
I say, well, we know what Blue thinks makes the raid team unique, but Izzy, do you have anything to add, or is it basically just all of them?
All of them. We have a really unique set of personalities on the team, and we all clash really well, is the best way to put it.
Clash.
I like that.
Yeah. Except we can time the bear dancing perfectly.
It's true. We definitely can.
That's a
And
skill. No
If
doubt.
you all get on the dancing bears and press your buttons simultaneously, the bears will all dance exactly in sync. It's perfect.
You talking about the dark moon dancing bear?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I don't think I have one of those. Should probably go out and get one.
It's important. It's an important thing to have. It may be a team requirement.
To get the dancing bear. Yeah. That's the only mount my dwarf rogue rides. For some reason, it's really good with a female dwarf.
Yep, just fits. You're right.
Yeah.
And we've seen some a little bit further up in the chat room. Are you guys recruiting right now? Are you pretty solid?
Isilador?
We are recruiting, so we're actually, unlike every other raid team on the planet, we're actually looking for melee right now.
What?
I know. It's really weird.
Yeah, they don't exist. What is this?
In particular, we're looking for a Feral Druid, a Death Knight, and a Rogue. So all three of them. And Ret Pally would kind of fit in. But but we're always open to any app that comes through. So
You need
feel
more
free
hunters.
to...
No,
Yeah,
we
More hunters is never a bad thing. You get the pet, get the melee.
as a raid leader, I have a love-hate relationship with hunters.
Hunters are melee now, aren't they?
They can be.
It can be.
There you go. Melee.
More
Perfect.
hunters.
Most people just have a hate relationship with hunters.
No, all the love.
Oh, except for T. Oh, sorry.
All the
I forgot. Oh, okay. Okay. So, are we going to see y'all at BlizzCon at all?
I unfortunately can't make it this year. I've been there for the last 3 years, though, so I couldn't get the time off work, which kind of sucks, but I will definitely be there the year after that.
Or hang out with the live stream with me on Friday.
Yes, absolutely.
true.
Live stream for sure.
Bluefer, have you hung out in the live stream before for BlizzCon?
Yeah. Oh, sure. Absolutely.
And it's
Just-
and it's an experience that you want to do again.
Oh, totally. Totally do. Yep. Wouldn't miss it.
God, let's go ahead and talk about that. Because
good.
I want
And
to.
what would you like me
convince
to
people.
say?
Well, no, like, what do you like about it? Why is this something? Because I'm always at the show. You know, I'm on stage or whatever, and there's all these people that take advantage of our live stream because we want people in Convert to Raid Guild to really feel at home with us, even if they're not like able to
There.
hug us.
Absolutely. Well, you can send virtual hugs. But the thing is, it's like when you see something at a particular event and you go, oh my God, I got to talk about this right now. You can immediately with other people who have just seen the same thing. And that makes it great.
Plus, you get to hang out with me all night.
Yes, there's that too.
I can corroborate,
pretty
man.
awesome.
That live stream, you really feel like you're at the party. You really do. You feel like you're there.
I mean, we have giveaways like prizes too. Not that you don't like you come for more than just prizes, but
Yeah.
So
We gave away great stuff to the
the free
room
known
last year.
artwork. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay. Anyone
It
who
was
won that artwork, I apologize. Do you know what happened?
No, we got a little late mailed out. I know, but I shrugged at.
Well, you know what? It's a long and dumb story, but I couldn't mail them out immediately. And then all of a sudden, I was without them for like 6 weeks. And you know what? I shouldn't have even started to tell the story because I'm not
I
gonna.
got an Ashes of
But-
Alar print from you right over there. It's in the
I
in the
will
room.
sneak peek. Don't quote me on this, but I'm talking with Jules about maybe if we reach that 15K, maybe holding back a couple of party prize packs, and maybe the chat room might get an extra experience. Which I'm really sad because I have a rule that I don't enter my own giveaways, even if it's 100% like it's random because you randomize it. But so come hang out or donate or both.
What were you saying, Barf?
I think that would be really cool.
If you
I think
won
that
one
would
or
be really cool. No, I'll be there. I'm gonna get a prize pack. Don't even worry about it. But if the chat room could get some prize packs, I think that'd be dope.
Barf's like, I got me covered. Don't worry, guys.
I'll be there.
well, you'll only get one if we hit the 15K mark.
Oh, I have faith. I'm a paladin. I have to. Gotta have the faith.
Oh, I feel another song coming.
You gotta have.
Gotta have faith, faith, faith. Ooh, gotta have faith, faith, faith. And the troublemakers are here, and they're gonna touch. No, just gonna stop right there.
Like out here.
Oh, stop. Alexander in the chat room says, Sal, ask them about raiding with sleds.
I was just about to- Yep.
Oh, God.
Those bastards.
Blue, this one's all you.
Great transition,
Yeah,
Sal.
yeah.
No one
I was
noticed.
gone that night.
Well, No, that's not fair. Ask me about fireballs. Ask me about something that's my fault.
Sleds.
What fault?
Okay, somebody, a team member whose name I shall not mention was showing the okay, so you'll mention it, was showing that sled toy, and
Yeah.
somebody was pulling him, and somehow someone face pulled, and it turns out you can't get off the damn sled. And if you've ever seen a melee trying to kill the boss on a sled, it's awfully funny. That's
God.
what, and ever since then, the poor team member has heard an awful lot about sleds, rather a great deal.
That is maybe it's just me, but my mark for a good raid team is one where you have those moments and you can make fun and you know it's in good. Like you get to have fun. You get to down things because you guys down things all the time. But that aspect of, I guess we're going to do this with you on a sled and then never let you live it down. Like ever. Like you are sled man.
Okay. I'm getting private messages all over the place here, I want to tell you. It's getting really difficult to keep a straight anything even approaching a serious demeanor. Oh God.
Just this what's his name called this bananas and it is
My name is on the screen, dude. Really?
So,
this is the best. I've had a blast. I don't know about y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We need to. We could probably talk for a long time though.
oh right, yeah.
Sorry.
Our
Hold on.
audience.
There's one more story. I want to hear this. What are fireballs from across the dungeon? Someone asked. You mentioned fireballs. I gotta know.
I told you, I knew I was going to be able to use that more than once. Bear, I know you're there. Okay.
It was Bear.
I know it was Bear. Believe me. when we were first going into Mythic Dungeons, and we were in, what dungeon was it? Come on, help me out here, guys.
Neltharian's Lair, I think.
No, it wasn't. It was the one with, where you climb up the castle.
Blackrock. Or Blackrock Hold.
Blackrock,
Hold. Yeah, okay. Blackrock Hold, the ones with all the ads. Okay. And on my fire mage, and tab targeting wasn't really working really well at that point. And somehow, as we were cautiously and seriously undergeared, and of course with no preparation because it's Mythics, what the heck?
this.
Yeah, we got this. Okay, Bear's tanking, and he's got, a small little group, and I'm trying to get a fireball to this next guy and tab target into the next room. And Bear watched the damn fireball go right past his nose, between him and the boss, into the next room, and it pulled, I don't know, about 25 packs of ads.
Oh my God.
And so he's been giving me rather a hard time about that one little fireball for a long time. And the next, and the next. You see?
There's your props, ladies and gentlemen.
See, it's a thing. Absolutely. It comes in handy all the time.
All I have is a stack of game controllers. I don't know if I can make a prop out of those.
You can't spell anything with your game controller.
I don't know.
T has
maybe. Let me get 'em all.
flashcards.
I have a kid. I don't think I have. I can show you photos of my kid. Oh, that's pretty epic.
They're like a bouquet.
That's
all I can do. That's all I got.
I can do another flashcard too.
Okay.
That's all I have.
This
Flashcards.
episode brought to you by the number 2
And the letter
Yes.
T for Troublemakers.
Yes, T for Troublemakers for sure.
Indeed. Okay, we have to hang. Oh, Turarts.
I know. I have a thing. You're gonna hang up on me. Well, first of all, how can people find you and the Troublemakers? Blue, how can people find you?
So I am on Twitter, at Isilador. That's Isilador. And we have our Troublemakers website. I believe that's on our Convert to Raid webpage. So you can always find us there. And there is an awesome story that Arain has written up for the raid team as we've progressed through our last several raids. Yeah. She does an incredible write-up every time we kill a new boss.
For every boss, and it's really, I have to tell you, it is worth a serious read. It's very funny.
It really is.
Who does that?
Arain.
Arain, yeah.
Writes a story for every time you down a boss?
Oh, yes. We
Okay,
don't just do boss kill pictures. That would be simple.
And this is Troublemakers. What was the website?
Troublemakers.squarespace.com, I believe. I'm going to double check.
I might have a new ETT read, so be good.
Wow,
Well, he's
that's
thinking
a
that.
throwback, Turarts.
It is ETT.
ETT.
Blue, what about you? How can people find you on the interwebs?
Well, you can find me on Twitter. It's Bluefer. Hold on, let me check. I don't even know what my damn name is.
It's like Bluefer CTR.
Bluefer 2.
I think it's Bluefer 2,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Is it Bluefer 2? Okay.
Yeah. Bluefer 2. Yes, that's exactly right. On Twitter. And I'm on Discord all over the place. In CTR's Discord and Troublemakers and a lot of other places too. So those
Now,
would be...
Discord is great. And I interrupted and I feel bad. But we have a tradition on this show and I'm super excited because we're kind of switching it up a little bit since we have two people. So, Blue, close all your stuff. Don't look at the chat room. We're going to have you name every member of the Troublemakers. Now, Izzy, we haven't forgotten about you. You need to rub your tummy and pat your head while she does this.
What?
Oh.
But this is
So
supposed
I
to
get
be
the
Izzy's
difficult
job.
one.
No, I'll do this. I can do it. No problem.
Yeah, I knew that you could do it because you're a woman. Izzy, we'd like you to do it. And Bluefer,
It is actually harder for men to do
Okay.
this, like that was proven.
Oh, this will be
Okay.
tough.
You devils. Okay, our healers. Miera, Isilador, Canadian A, which is what the tune he's going to be playing. Ellen, oh God, people with your names. Elena Tarian, Orain, Dragon, Timona, Ridgeline, Renora, Pagana, Starscream, Matthews, Zazovitz, Calexandra, Avanara, Elzavita, another one, Perenibara, Brazilla, and Drazik. And special shout out to our emeritus members, Skinsaw, who I see in the chat room, and Alexander and Isaac.
All
How's
right. Chat room, did you get them all? Let's give it a second to count. Great job doing the tummy rubs with the head pats. Great job.
That was a difficult one.
I'm getting woots. I'm getting some woots. I'm not
I'm
seeing
checking
anything.
her spreadsheet, actually, and she did get it all.
All right. Yes. I think she said Matthews. I remember hearing that name.
Yes, I did. Matthews, absolutely.
Did you mention Andy? And
Oh.
and Muddy?
Right. Andy and Muddy, and are we going to go there? Is he?
No, we don't need to deal with lag issues tonight.
Okay, no lag issues. Thank you.
Oh, Lord.
Never mind. Just shake your head. It's the best thing to do. It's the appropriate response to Troublemakers.
I got nothing. I'm done. This is show's over like forever.
Good night, folks.
Like good night, folks.
107. We did it.
Bye.
Okay, we Barf, hang up on them, and let's
Thank
get
you,
Ash.
guys.
All right, thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Okay, see you guys later.
All right. While we're bringing on Ash, I got actually a ton of guild events. I had to make notes because I have so many guild events to talk about because we are racking it.
Hang on.
It's time for tea!
All right, go for
Time
it.
for me. Okay. So Friday nights at 6 p.m. server, the lovely, the wonderful Silverbolt is doing Naked Transmog Dungeon Run editions. So get your gear. She has great prizes for the best transmog look after the gear that you can equip. Still going strong with the Sunday night 6 p.m. server Naked Transmog raid runs. Actually participated in this last Sunday. Tons of fun. Lots of awesome stuff happening. Giggles are the best. And then we are finally, guys, CTR is finally PvPing. Monday nights, 6 p.m. server. Silverbolt is going to be doing some PvP action, some battlegrounds, maybe working up the way to rated once you guys get all your stuffs that you need to get from
In
Honor.
fact,
And
she's doing that right
She is.
now. She's doing it right now. She's our competition tonight.
she is. I think she's in the chat room though too. She supports us.
She's everywhere. I mean, Silverbolt, she's done a ton of really great stuff.
Hold on, Draven. Before I have a few more events, I was not naked for the Naked Transmog run. I
Whoa.
had a tank top on. It's just hot, and I have long hair, so it did for a little bit look like Turarts took the Naked Transmog run to the next level on the VOD. But I was fully clothed in a tank top. And bottoms. There were bottoms too. But tank top. Anyway, events, moving on.
How often does one have to explain that?
If you're a girl, a lot, because if you have long hair and you wear a tank top and it just, maybe I just don't know how to hair correctly. June 28th, 7 p.m. server. Sayasin's going to run you through that LFR, the first ring of Tomb that's just coming out. And guys, guess what? We're doing another town hall. It's been a while. We've had a lot of stuff happening since our last town hall. So Sunday the 25th, that's this Sunday, we are going to do a town hall at 5 p.m. server. That's 8 p.m. for you East Coasters. But come join us. We'll give you some updates. I don't know if we've had a town hall since Jules has stepped up. Maybe we have. Maybe that was the last town hall, was right after Jules stepped up.
It was announcing that.
Yeah, so it's been a while. So tons of fun happening. And then, of course, as always, we are going to be pimping out the streams for the CTR party. Wednesday night, Major Death is going to be doing some deck building. So if you have a Hearthstone deck or you need help in Hearthstone, Cuddles and I are hosting, and we're more than happy to be like, hey, help us. But we'd rather him help you guys, except for Cuddles. I think Cuddles has kind of said he's gonna take a spot. I had some people interested, but get to me. We'll get you on there. Friday night, we're going to do some Quiplash, and that's at 6:30 server. Wednesday 6, Friday 6:30 server. And then Saturday, Sal, I hope you remember this. Last year, Pat and Kick Tripod John did a Hearthstone stream for us that went on. Tons of fun. It went on for a while. We got a really great video. I don't know if that video is still floating around, but the clip of Pat talking, that was brilliant.
Oh, yeah. No, that's still around for sure.
It is. I love that video. But this was a lot of fun last year, guys. Just to watch these two giggle it up in Hearthstone, and there'll be tons of like voice mods. We'll see how crazy it can get. But Saturday night, if you're not doing anything, 7 p.m. server, come join us. And last year, I remember it was a little bit like drinky and sweary. So if you want to bring a drinky, I recommend tequila, but it'll be kind of fun. So tons of fun. But yes, those are events. We have tons of stuff going on. If you want to know, how can I find out about events? Well, let me tell you, there is a guild website calendar. If you go to converttoraid.com/guild or guild.converttoraid.com, either one will get you there. You can sign up for events. You can check out what we have going on. Lots of amazing stuff there. So yeah, come play with us and hang out and find your wow or your love for CTR all over again. That's it. I have tons. That's it.
Wow, wow. Okay.
Oh, one more super quick. We are going to have a raid recruitment event since we're going into raid stuff. Still pinning down the date. It will be early July. Going to give people a few weeks in tune. But if you're looking for a raid team, that's going to be a great place to come and find a raid team. I did not see it on the calendar, but Wares is hosting an event this Saturday. It's probably an LFR. I'm going to wait for him to confirm. I'm so sorry. I messed up on the calendar. But yes, Wares is hosting an event this Sunday, so come check that out. But yeah, I think that's all I have for events. I think we're good.
Well, okay. Yeah, we got Eshelon on now. How you doing, man?
Great. Doing great. We're gearing up. We're ready to go into Tomb. Getting excited for some new raiding action. So
yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Tomb looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. What do we got in the... Yeah.
Speaking of guild.convertraid.com/teams, that's where you go if you want to raid with us. Anyone in the guild, look up a team that meets your schedule. Yeah, a lot of teams are recruiting, so let's get into the raid report. We've got Sunday Mass Res. These are all heroic kills. Apparently, no one is in normal difficulty anymore. So, Sunday Mass Res, heroic Croesus. Mischief Moose takes out heroic Tichondrius. The Rubber Chickens, you guys got Elison. I see you got Botanist and Elison. Great job. And then
And Gul'dan.
well, I didn't see that. When did you do that? Was that today?
Tuesday. We got it. Head of the curve, baby. What's up?
Oh, well, I didn't see it. But thank you for setting the record straight. I'll fix it. Okay. And speaking of ahead of the curve, so Rubber Chickens obviously got ahead of the curve. Troublemakers got ahead of the curve. Hyperspace Bypass, Gluttons for Punishment, Bacon and Kegs, Casually Elite, which we'll go into that a little more in a second. Asparagus Initiative and Dark One's Own Luck all got ahead of the curve. And some of those teams appear to be newly formed, or perhaps their roster was a little not necessarily settled in the website. So looks like Casually Elite, Asparagus Initiative, Dark One's Own Luck pretty much progressed all the bosses. So good job. Good job. Looks like we got lots of teams that are ready for Tomb. And we've got 2 Mythic kills at Amame Enterprise, killed Mythic Botanist, and my team, Facepool, we got Croesus down.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. And I've got, I have an email. I have an email from Casually Elite. It reads as follows. Kinsman, the CTR team once called the Heartless, has decided to defect to the Horde. What? Its loyal members, however, who know what we say to the Horde, have formed Casually Elite, a new raid team on Alliance in Convert to Raid. All team members are expected to excel in their roles and correct their own mistakes, but it's still a chill bunch who understand that sometimes kids have nightmares and most people don't have time to grind artifact power all day. Elite, but casually so. The team knows its members have the skill to push mythic content when the time comes, but lacks the 20+ members mythic raids requires. That's where you come in. Casual Elite wants that role or spec that you love to play, but the other teams don't need. If you would be new to mythic difficulty, don't sweat it. You can build on it. You can build into it with this team. Come and defeat Kill Jaden with us on Tuesday. Raid times are Tuesday and Sunday from 7 server to 10 server. And if you would like to talk more about Casual Elite or set up a trial, contact Nepthen. I'm going to spell that. It's Nepthen. That's the in-game character name. And let's see, we've got a battle tag, Nepthen 1958, and Discord is Nepthen 6430.
All right. That's a great email. I'm glad, because I was kind of sad that they were going to Horde, because they used to be MPD. But I'm glad that they're keeping some peeps here. However, I think this brings us to a magical time that I love. I'm
gonna let you finish, but
oh hell no.
There were some things happening while I was reading the email.
No idea what you're talking about.
I was distracted.
I was gonna say, this team, they got a hold of us, and they're gonna be on the show, I believe in August, because we were kind of booked until then, but they're really looking for players. They, half their team is gone, because they defected to the Horde, and it's fine. Listen, there's no hard feelings. People move on.
I'm pissed.
People
Am I allowed
move
to
on.
say that? I'm sorry.
Listen, they just wanted a different experience, and it's fine. But a lot of people stayed behind, and there's still they're still like really talented raiders, on the higher end. So now they're like left without half a raid team, and they're really looking for some folks, especially going into the new tier. So do get a hold of them, and I'm gonna put this in the show notes. That should come up on iTunes and YouTube, obviously, about how to get a hold of them. Even though Esh just said it, but I know how it is when you're listening to stuff. Or you can just email us, convertedpodcast@gmail.com, or DM me, or just ping me on Twitter, whatever. I'll hook you up with any information. They raid on Tuesdays and Sundays from 7 server to 10 server. Cool. Now I'm going to let you finish, T.
All right. Okay, well, it's now time for my favorite part, the chat room shout-outs. So chat room, if you have shout-outs, throw them at me. I'll read them just as soon as Sal is done with the Twitter shout-outs. But before she gets, I did have, so this Sunday at 12 p.m. server, Wares is doing the Throne of Thunder run to get you guys the achievements, plus some chance at mountain pets and that sort of thing. Sorry I missed that. Our guild calendar stacking system is off sometimes. But yes, chat room shout-outs, get them to me. While Sal, go ahead and do the Twitter ones.
Let's just talk about what happened on Twitter today, shall we? I announced the show, right? And I said, hey, chat room, who's going to be the king troll? And I have no idea who won the troll war tonight. But what ensued was a troll tweet war between Devlin and Tinkerbella, going back and forth until finally Devlin won by calling out a contest that she had won before. And I'm going to put this link in the chat room where she just like mic dropped. She just mic dropped the whole conversation by showing a giant, bigger than her head bubblegum bubble. And that was it. That was the end of the conversation, basically. And like, wow, I don't know the whole story there. But if there's bubblegum involved, I'm in. So Enigma tweeted us and said, hell to pay. In the CTR Guild Airy Peak, obviously, CTR Guild Airy Peak is recruiting tanks and healers. It's an ahead of the curve group. They raid on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 to 11 Pacific Standard Time. Probably just specific daylight. Anyway, join us in TOS. PK Geek Dad, who is in the chat room tonight, says, shout out to Gluttons for Punishment for getting 2 ahead of the curves in one night. And CTM, Convert to Mythic, for helping out with one of them. Last minute, but we got it. Caden says, shout out to all the CTR raid teams venturing into the Tomb of Sargeras this week. Good luck, Raiders! And that's what I have on Twitter.
All right. Shout-out's getting a little crazy, but I will read.
Listen, we left crazy a long time ago.
We did leave crazy a long time ago. So I have for shout-outs in the chat room. Black Dahlia Games says, grats to the raid team that got ahead of the Curd Golden kill a few days ago. Don't know who it was on the team, but it was cool to see those guys. It was someone in the raid, or the guild. Congrats to whoever got that a couple days ago. Bear says, shout out to raiding with sleds. Shout out to that. Where says, shout out to me because I'm awesome. That's always the best way to shout out. Let's see. Frog Spout says, shout out to Eggplant member that got Glory of the Legion Raider tonight, but not Kuda because he missed it. Raid team members. Kuda missed it. Sorry, Kuda. XXX Onid XXX says, shout out to Bear. We have shout outs to McDonald's for getting us through their Big Mac extra value meals, for getting through dailies from Taija. Shout out to Taco Bell.
We're not shouting out to fast food restaurants.
They're shouting out. It's that we're being trolled, but it's fine. I accept.
Yes.
Here's some real ones. Shout out to Voxy Lady for the best write-ups for rating ever, and they linked that website again if you want to check it out. We're gonna skip the Shonic. We are gonna skip the Shandies. Shout out to the Casually Elite who beat the odds and one-shot Heroic Night held on their first raid night as a new team. Shout out to Isilador, Izzy, and Blue for being the best parents ever. I got that vibe. I did. I feel like you're
Yeah.
the mom and dad that has to corral the like 8 2-year-olds that you had at once, but it's fine. It's okay. You love them all the same. Shout out to Troll Kuboof. And now we're shouting out to random people like Gilbert Godfred and Laura Croft. So we're gonna skip it and let's shout. Let's see if we have shout outs from us.
Shout out to teams recruiting. We've got a few teams recruiting. Baseball's recruiting. Still looking for range DPS. Shout out to Yamo, our new tank, who keeps spamming the CTR team recruitment Discord daily, incessantly. Probably is going to get himself kicked, but it's okay. And TLDR just pulls recruiting, also looking for DPS. They are looking for melee or ranged. And we've got Rady Brunch and a couple others that have already been mentioned. But Rady Brunch raids 8 to noon on Sunday, so it's a little different. If you're a weekend type person who would like to schedule a weekend morning raid. And that's all I've got under team recruitment.
All right.
Barf, do you see who's in the chat room?
I see everybody who's always in the chat room.
Okay, but look, Dre is in the chat room. He's the person we met because we were just sitting online in the CTR Discord a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And we got to talk to him, and he showed up and he's here.
That's awesome.
Hi. I do want to shout out to Kalani.
Oh gosh.
Because I now have an NES Classic, and Barf doesn't.
I shouldn't be as jealous because I have most of the games that are on that thing. I have a working NES. I shouldn't feel the feelings that I feel. I feel them anyway.
You want the things. That's how my dad is. He has the NES, but he had to get that because it was a new thing.
It's so shiny and portable. Look how tiny it is. It's perfect.
So
it can fit in my fat kid pockets.
I will shout outs to did you have more than Kalani? Do you have other shout outs, Sal? Or just Kalani?
I do. Look, Geek Dad says all of Twitter knows your NES stories, Summer Sal. Yeah, if you want to see a bunch of videos of me freaking out that day, check out my Twitter. I do want to shout out to someone else whom I forgot.
You're a very important person, it sounds like.
This is important. To Electric Streams. Now, you should check this out on iTunes. Electric or Stitcher or, all those things. Electric Streams. Electric Streams is a conglomerate of podcasts. I am now a permanent host on Cable Ready podcast, which is an HBO centered show. And right now we're doing shows about Game of Thrones. Yesterday we recorded a show about Game of Thrones season 3. We're going every season until leading up to when the new season of Game of Thrones comes out. So if you like my voice, and I know you do, check that out. We talk about Game of Thrones, and that's pretty rad. I'm done for real.
Okay, I'm gonna go real quick. Shout out to all of you who have been hanging out with me on the Convert to Raid stream, which I'm finally over fangirling about streaming on that stream. Finally, it took long enough. As we get you guys hyped up for the CTR Kickstarter party, we are just under $500 away from hitting our initial backing. Again, the 12.5, you get that screen with your raid team where there may be a picture of something you may have downed in a certain game for you to stand in front of. Maybe.
She's talking about StarCraft, people.
Obviously.
EVE
so
Online.
It's pretty excited. For some reason I started thinking of Dr. Mario, the pill thing. We'll just have that in the background.
Oh,
there
perfect.
we go. But
you know what? I'll just play Dr. Mario tonight.
Oh my god. And at the 15K we get those party prize packs with the enamel pen. You guys have been epically amazing at supporting as I have fumbled through the streams that are nowhere near Pat Crane quality. But thank you for that. Very much. And then that's really all I have for shout-outs. It was not a very exciting 2 weeks. I have not played much well, but we'll get back in there.
I got a couple of quick ones, and then we can get rolling. Shout out to the Adults with Jobs HOTS team for taking the super winning #1 first placeness of the Gathering Storm tournament, representing Convert to Raid. We win all the things all the time. Congratulations, you guys. Shout out to the Rubber Chicken Coalition for their AOTC achievement, the last possible week of raiding, and to the Hydro Volunteer Fire Department for just giving us a little bit of a help, just a little bit of a push. That might have been why we didn't show up. Our roster was a little bit odd because we had a couple of ringers, but it was mostly us, and we did it. We deserve it. And to Blue and Izzy for being awesome guests.
How much fun was tonight for real, though?
It was good.
It was a good one. It was a good show. We can write that in the book. It'll be a good show. We got anything else before we roll?
Let's roll.
All right.
That's right.
That's gonna wrap us up then. You can find us all on Twitter. Sal is at @Summer_Sal. Turarts is at Turarts. Eshelon is at Eshelon, and I can be found at Barfolomew_CTR. The show itself is at Converted_CTR. Search for the Converted Podcast on YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, wherever you can find podcasts. Thanks to Navox and Geek Chic Lisa for our theme. Sal, what's going on next week?
Next week, well, okay, our show is not going to be in 2 weeks. It's going to be in 3 weeks because we're not going to have a show on July 4th.
July 3rd? That'd be the 3rd. Okay, we're just not doing one because of July 4th.
No,
we won't be having any shows in July.
July 4th's a Tuesday, so that's why I didn't know if we were having one or not, because July 3rd's a Monday.
Oh, did I screw up?
It's fine. There are fireworks the 3rd, so we're going to see you the 10th.
Okay, we're not doing it because of Canada Day.
Congratulations, Canada.
Day.
Don't ask me why I know what Canada Day is. But we're not doing it then, so we're going to do it the next week, the week after the Monday. And we're going to have a very special guest. It's a friend of mine, someone who's helped me a lot. Crab People will be on, and he's going to be talking about mythic raiding and what it takes to be a mythic raider. We haven't had this conversation in a while, so that's pretty cool. And Crab People's never been on. So I'm very, very looking forward to that. If you want your raid team to be represented, please have your raid leader email us. Bug your raid leader. We'll get them on. convertedpodcast@gmail.com. That's right. Just email us at convertedpodcast@gmail.com.
And everybody, if that's it, thank you very much for hanging out. For Turarts.
Bye.
For Sal.
See ya.
And for Eshelon.
Until next time.
And for me, we'll see you later, everybody. Take it easy.
You can follow the show on Twitter at converted_CTR. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Converted Podcast. And find us on our Twitch channel, Converted Podcast. And join us live every other Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
This podcast is a part of the Signals Media All-Star Network. For more information on this and other fine shows, go to signalsmedia.com. It's okay to stick our stuff in your ears. Really?
I was waiting to see if it was going to be deep, slow Pat Crane voice. I know you said you got it fixed, but I was just like, are we going to have take 2 of that? Because that was epic.
Yeah, that was, I don't know. I still don't 100% understand what happened because computers are a mystery to me. All I know is that I push the button and it starts working. But Nav and Pat worked together tirelessly for all of like 3 minutes to get me a file that worked. So now we're in good shape.
Yes. Guys, how fun was that show for
That was
real?
good.
That was a good one.
You were
Like,
worried
my
about the
face
guests coming on.
hurts
It
from
was great,
crying.
though. It was good. I like starting
Not
off with
crying.
guests.
Sorry, my face hurts. Why did I say that? My face hurts from laughing.
You know, it's Izzy's smile is like this contagious thing that just like goes and oozes into everyone around him.
Izzy's smile oozes.
Yes, it does, for sure.
I doubt any of you watch Phineas and Ferb, but my son does. And there's a song called Izzy's Got the Frizzies. And every time we called him Izzy, I was like, Izzy's got the frizzes. But
Did you see Barf
Yeah.
just like hightail it to the bathroom? I wonder how long he's had to pee.
probably a bit.
You think he's been like crossing his legs for like half an hour?
Do guys cross their legs? I know girls do. Like you have the gotta pee dance. Like every girl does it, especially when they've had alcohol. Do guys have a pee dance, or do they just like they're guys, so they just have the luxury of there's a back alley. This is getting really awkward. So let's move on to like the CTR party prize packs. Bat Guano. Oh Lord.
You didn't want Esh to answer that?
I wasn't gonna. I'm not giving away my secret.
Oh.
I'm not showing you what's down there. Not showing you that.
I think we might have a talk about what kind of show this is.
I'm not showing
Hey, you rolled it. It's fine. It's
This is
And
post-show.
Barf didn't hear it. He didn't even have the things in. So
Yeah, I got speakers, dude.
damn.
Oh God.
I got speakers and a microphone mute button. What's up?
Yeah, that conversation just got away from me, but that's fine. That is okay. Oh Lord.
This I couldn't. Wow. I am very happy, and it was a tight show too. Look what time it is. Like tight show. We're really clicking here.
Do you remember back in the day when we used to start at this time?
Got to get him in the camera, hun. You gotta stick your foot right.
Oh God.
They were getting blinded out by one of the camera lights. I had to turn the light off for it to work.
So we can see your feet.
There's still 30 people in here.
People were talking about it. I had to get up and get another gin because I'm not going to sit here sober. And, everybody's talking about my pants and my slippies. I had to show everybody what was happening.
Oh, were they talking about your pants and your slippies?
Yeah. Oh, they're all happy. It's all up about it, man. Everybody's talking about it.
I can't even contain
Why?
the chat room.
No,
Yeah.
the chat room's out of control. It's fine. Leave them that way. It's cool. It's fine. Everybody's all right.
Oh man. What were you saying?
Here was
Need
my
more
problem.
months.
No one should sit here sober.
Not at all.
What was
Esh,
your problem, Barf? Or Ash? I don't know who's talking.
Yeah, I had a
Problem.
serious problem the entire stream. So I went to the liquor store to purchase gin, as is tradition.
What type
And-
of gin?
Bombay.
Sapphire.
Bombay Sapphire.
Bombay, okay.
Apparently they make a lime Red Bull, and they used to make a lime Red Bull, and they stopped making a lime Red Bull. And I walked past the freezer, and there in the thing was a lime Red Bull. And I went, I didn't know they still made these. I go, no, they just released them. So I buy the thing, and I mix it into my alcoholic beverage because I like being awake
That would be.
and also not quite sober. Almost, but not quite. And, it's a sugar-free soda, apparently. And it tasted weird. It had, like, that funny aftertaste that you get with the diet sodas. And the entire time I'm drinking my delicious gin beverage. And on the ass end of it is this, like... it's just a tiny bit, a little bit right there, a little bit kind of. So it's not in this one, man. It's not in this one. This is straight up the good stuff and like a Sprite to lime it up a little bit. But I'm not going back to the sugar-free lime Red Bull. It's no good.
I can't
the official
believe.
seal of disapproval. Also, everyone's talking about my pants and my slippers. Not one person likes my Zelda 2 t-shirt.
Okay, let's see that shirt. I couldn't tell what it
Stand
is.
up a little bit, like get the chest up.
Yeah, the camera I'm using for Skype isn't nearly as doesn't give you the picture like the camera on Twitch does.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Oh.
It's his face. Now I see it.
Now I see it. You see, I thought it was a purple castle.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out, and I gave up.
PK Geek Dad doesn't like Zelda 2 apparently. Dude, do yourself a favor and don't hang out in my stream on Saturday.
Yeah, you're rocking that, aren't you?
Because I'm going to be playing. I'm one dungeon away. I get the last dungeon done. I defeat my shadowy doppelganger, just like in Peter Pan, and then I move on to Link to the Past. It'll be glorious.
Eshelon.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up, dog?
We need. Ash. We were supposed to do an extra thing with you.
I did the email. I did
It
the
wasn't
email.
in the...
There's nothing else in the show notes.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I didn't put it in the show notes. But remember, I was in the Discord saying I want Esh to do more.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
We'll figure that out.
You read the email today. That was pretty cool. It was a good email.
It
It was a good email. Yeah.
Need more email. I
need
could
more
read
email.
the email.
We can make him go like this.
That was a good idea, right?
Oh gosh.
So, also, I noticed there was a really huge hunk of time where Barf wasn't meant to say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
That's-
working it.
That's all
my
right.
fault.
I got
way I wrote
things that distract me. Like I can just look at chat or browse Reddit. Like it's fine. It's cool. I look at the next thing that is someone says before I say my thing, and then I can just tune it out. It's cool. I'll figure out what people said when I listen to the show again afterwards.
No, but
Prepping my
it sounds
feed.
better if all of us are talking, though. And I'm the one that does his notes, so it's my responsibility to try to even it out.
Well, I didn't
And,
also want to just be like, yeah, you did your job bad. Nah, I didn't want to. That's not the man I am. I wouldn't say something that terrible. That would be horrible.
I mean, I was just pointing out a way that I could improve. I wasn't saying that I was terrible.
I didn't say that either.
But you kind of did,
I
though.
said that everything was cool, and then...
But then you said I was terrible.
No, I said I would never say that you were terrible. I would never say that.
But you were thinking it, though.
I
Type
had
in
to
dirty.
think of something that I
Barf.
would never say.
Yeah, this is where you agree. You just say yes, of course.
Nod and smile.
Yes, of course.
That's
that
years
some
of
manner of-
marriage.
Is that some manner of...
Is my
no,
It's
I'm
a
not.
Jedi thing. It's a Jedi thing.
Does this
Yes, of
room
course.
look like the room that belongs to a man that owns a...
No,
that-
Echelon.
That looks like my husband. Like that's what I let my husband do. Like
Oh, well then...
No,
sounds like you're cool
that
with-
was Echelon's sage married advice.
Oh,
just-
okay.
just-
No,
just-
because someone said, wait, is Barf married? And I was like, no.
no, I did. I didn't know if there was a lady Barf or like maybe not married a
Nope.
girl.
There was not
thing.
a Mrs. Barf. There was neither a Ms.
or
Barf.
Mr. I should not.
There is not a...
judge,
There's
but
one
maybe a
Mr.
Mr.
Barf. There's not a second Mr. Barf.
There's not a second Mr. Barf. Okay. There are a lot of women that would let you have a room like that. But a lot of
Well,
them
I
come
don't-
with the caveat of you need to let me play with the things too.
I
See,
have a hard
that's where
time-
it's gonna get you.
have a hard time letting my closest friends play these games, man.
Do you
I remember
not
one
share
time-
well?
No,
Do you
I
have
don't.
problems playing with others?
No,
He's
that's actually not true. The reason I have a hard time letting my friends play is all of my Player 2 controllers are broken.
I was at a friend's kid's birthday party this week,
I'm
and
sorry.
he's got a room full of Transformers, and I was in there, and I was like transforming and playing and stuff, and then
Taking them out
later
of the
that night,
box.
and then yeah, taking them out of the box. No, it's just I transformed a few, and then later that night I started getting whispers from him in game because he plays WoW, of course, and so I started getting whispers from him like, "Dude, I give you a 4 out of 10 transforming." Like,
Shots fired.
I mean, harsh. It's harsh. So, I'm never going to touch his transformers again. I got the message. It was clear. Don't touch my transformers.
4 out of 10.
Damn. that is harsh. Wow. But at least he let you play with his toys. I mean, what's his name? Wouldn't let you do that at all.
What's his name? We have an 80-second backer, guys. Yay.
Hey, what are we at?
80. We're at 50 and 95-26.
If I do my job right, there'll be 83 by the end of the night. But I got to get to it.
I'm telling you,
Lonnie keeps yelling at me. You got to do that thing.
Oh, you did mention that you wanted to have Lonnie on the show.
yes.
I mentioned that my raid leader should be on the show at some point in time. Boss should be on the show. Did I say that?
I agree. Yeah, then you hear her. What?
She's
No.
paying more attention than she lets on.
The reason I said twice tonight. Uh-oh.
She's getting in trouble.
I said, what's his name? Is because I look at your screen and it says Casey.
That's me.
What
In
we
the-
see in Skype. Yep.
And I go,
I hope it's me. That's I'm wearing his underwear. I don't know how that joke goes. Someone's like, are you Casey? And I say, I hope so. I'm wearing his underwear, I think is how it works, right? Is that the joke? I don't know. I don't know how to jokes.
Jokes are hard.
I know, man. It's really difficult.
What kind of bee produces milk? Boobies.
That's
So guys,
actually pretty damn funny.
Laffy Taffy
okay.
jokes. Oh.
What are you doing even, man? What? Boobies.
Whoa.
He's just having his own conversation. We are not donating boobies to the Kickstarter. I just want to. That was an awkward transition.
not an appropriate donation, guys.
Well, I mean, everyone's got a price, right?
That may be true, but not an appropriate donation. Is my video feed okay? Because Skype is telling me it's bad.
No,
I think you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
If I have my glasses on, it tells me my video feed's bad, but when I take them off, it'll go back to being good. It doesn't like the glasses.
It's because I don't think you have anti-glare.
I'm supposed to, but they didn't put it on there, and they're like, "Oh, well, we can just read." I'm like, just give me the damn glasses. I've already waited 2 weeks for these.
2 weeks, though. Yeah, I want new glasses. I mean, I like mine, but I've had the same things on my face for several years now.
I
So
have
I'm
to wear
thinking-
them when I look at computers.
My glasses are upstairs somewhere. I need them to read street signs. I have a difficult time driving places without my glasses, but I can see you folks just fine because you're only 2 feet away from me. I can poke you right in the face.
Don't
Just like that.
poke me in the face.
Doing it now.
That
Stop
is
me.
not nice.
I
That
dare you.
is... Barf, that's not nice.
You're on my screen 5 times right now, Sal. I got my account, the Twitch channel open. I got the converted podcast thingy open. Let me see if I can do this here. Fart. Enter. Nice. I got Skype. I got OBS. And I got Skype again. For some reason, it gives me a second Skype window. I don't know why. So I just poke your face.
That's not... That's rude.
That's how we roll in Jersey, man.
Ew, Jersey, though. Ugh. Do you drink coffee?
Mm-hmm. Drink coffee every morning.
I don't have to go to Long Island anymore for work. So I'm going to not pick that up in my vernacular. Coffee thing. But
if you're
as
a real local,
fun-
you say wooder instead of water. That's the one. Wooder.
Water.
Jersey explains a lot.
Wooder.
Confife.
Coffee.
What? Our boss is wearing other dudes' undies.
No, I'm wearing my own. Just mine. Nobody else's, just mine.
I don't know. Listen, chat room. I hope you come back next week in 3 weeks.
Is it in 3 weeks? When is it? When?
Okay,
Because
so
I'm gone. I'm gone the 4th of July. I won't be here.
thank you. That's what I was thinking. I was just going to ask. Like, I did the right thing, right? Like, July 3rd is really close to July 4th, right? Like, I bet a lot of people are going to take, like a 4-day
It made
weekend.
sense, yeah. I didn't think we were doing a show, but I'm like, does she really think? I thought the reason you did it was because the 4th was a Monday, and I was going to feel bad, and I was going to be like, well, we could have done it on the 3rd. Maybe.
Well, I'm just used to Belshnickle not being able to do anything anywhere near a holiday, a week around any holiday.
Unless it's a Christmas or a New Year's, I'm here. But those two,
I could, if you guys wanted to do it, I could type something up or whatever. But
I think we have. Do we have
can't.
to grab
No,
people?
I've already announced that we're not, and plus I've already like scheduled
Right.
into August for real.
So, but we're the 10th. We're
The next show is the 10th. We're gonna have Crab People on the 10th, and then the next show is HTX raid team.
Well, I like Crab People. He defeated me in
too.
Hearthstone back, I think, last year for the CTR party. No, some kind of Hearthstone event that CTR put on, and I, for my second place, I want to say first place loser position, I got a Cinder Kitten that I raid with to this day. His name is Hearthpaws. So good on Crab People. He looks like crab and talks like people.
He spent a lot of time teaching me how to enhance chamois. And I was doing it okay. And then my raid team just really needed ranged. So I switched to Ellie, and he was disappointed. But he just...
I don't like Ellie.
Wonderful.
Ellie's funny looking.
Then on the 7th of August, we've got Sylvana from Bacon and Kegs. And she's in Australia.
Wait, who was... I missed...
said Sylvanas.
Who was the 24th?
Slyvana. Okay, the 24th is Tormented, or maybe is it Tormented of HTX team.
Okay, and then Sylvana.
Oh, you're writing this down?
No, I'm just in my head because these are names I know from the raid recruitment event, so I'm trying to like...
Oh, okay. So Slyvana, she's like the really loud Aussie chick.
Okay.
She's a nurse.
She sounds perfect.
Then on the 21st of August, we'll have Casually Elite. And then no show for Labor Day. And then on September 11th, 2017, we will have a show. And that's the first time. It's mid-September that we don't have a guest. That's how far out
That's the 11th. That's probably the
how
one.
far
Lonnie's
out we
gonna
are,
do.
man.
Say that again, Esh?
That's probably the one Lonnie's going to do, the 11th. So you're now booked out to the 25th.
Okay, Lonnie. Show.
September 11th.
That's awesome. I can't believe you're so far booked out.
Lonnie of
Yeah, we're
Phase
super popular,
4.
dude.
Really?
Everybody loves
And
us.
to be honest, I don't recruit people except for the series of two where we had Barf and Kick Tripod. Other than that,
I remember that. That was fun.
That was fun. That was good. That was good. So other than that, like I don't like go out and recruit people because I say at the end of each show, get your raid leader to hit me up, and people get their raid leaders to hit me up.
I'm gonna have to get my raid leader to hit you up.
Well,
Yeah,
the next
gonna
one
have
we
to.
have is September 25th. So, but
You know what? We do have a show the 10th. Crud. We were gonna do on the 10th because I thought we were having a show on the 3rd, so we ended the Kickstarter on the 10th, so we could have like a live stream. Here's the end of the Kickstarter thing. I'll have to do something during the day. That's fine. Well, we might talk about the Kickstarter a little more than normal on the 10th.
do I need to share this calendar with you? Let's see.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Just for the Kickstarter, because after that I
Share
won't
this
care.
calendar with. I've already shared this calendar with you.
You have? Okay.
Yeah, at your
At my
your
real name or
name-
at Turarts?
your real name,
At Gmail or
Gmail.
Gmail? Okay. All right.
It's a Gmail. It's a Google Calendar, so it has
Maybe I do have it on there. I just didn't notice. This was a while ago when we first started the Kickstarter. Jules was like, "Okay, when do we want to end it?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't think we ever converted the 10th when I was every othering and mathing." And I was like, "Let's do that." No, that's
Yeah.
cool. Well,
this calendar. So what I do is I just add that calendar to like my regular Google Calendar. Of course, I'm someone who like looks at their Google Calendar all day, every day.
Does
you know,
Google
it's just-
Calendar interact with iOS thingies?
Yes, absolutely it does.
Yep.
Okay, good.
100%. And I've got a whole bunch of different Google Calendar. A whole bunch. I've got my personal calendar where I'll book like brunches with my friend Cherry. My friend Cherry and I, we booked that 6 weeks in advance because we had that much trouble figuring out when we're going to hang out. I have my personal one. I've got the converted one. I've got my work one, and then I combine them all. So on my work and personal, I'll see all three. Anyway, I'm the queen of Google.
I should really do a
stuff.
calendar, but I appear or I count on them calling and being like, "Hey, you have an appointment on this day." But
No
otherwise, all the stuff I have up
way.
here, I'm just like, "Eh."
No way. My personal stuff goes to my personal calendar, but I turned on my personal calendar on my work calendar so I can see my personal stuff on my work calendar, but no one else can see my personal stuff, like doctor's appointments and stuff. And converted shows.
Aww. All right. Streaming planning. We got this.
So we still have 24 people in the chat room.
I know.
Can we raid someone?
Part Shark, they said, was doing
Can we
stuff.
do Part Shark?
Yeah, if you want.
Do you have his thing?
Part Shark, I guess. Let's see if that pulls anything up.
Navox did put it in.
Oh my goodness!
Ooh.
Yes, there are folks, and there's a stream. All manner of things are occurring. Yes, totally do this.
What is his? Is it just / Part Shark?
Yes, Part Shark.
Okay, my friend Barfolomew, could you post something in the chat room to let everyone know? We are going to, as a community, as 20 plus people in our group, I want to go raid Part Shark. He's a guildie. He's a friend. Let's all just go say hi to him.
No, that's what Part Shark looked like. I've never watched the stream before. Don't tell him that.
He's gone to BlizzCon, so I know what he looks like. But yes, so the Converted Podcast loves you. So everyone copy and paste what Barf just put in. Go to Part Shark's thing and paste the thing. You ready?
Post.
All right.
Part Shark. Okay, who's ready to go?
I'm
Ready.
ready.
Hit the button. Alrighty. Okay, I hit the
Here we
button.
go.